Welcome back, guys. We're here, we're flying, we're shining, we're doing all that good stuff. And today we have got a Premier League predictor. Now, I like doing this because what happens is at the end of the season, I get to look back and realize that I know absolute sweet fuck all about football. And then everyone gets to tell me that I know sweet fuck all about football. So this should be really exciting. It's important to note that the season is just on the horizon right now. Another thing to note is that the transfer window is not yet finished. So a lot of this will depend on how the transfer window goes. Okay, here we go. Right, let's start this off. Aston Villa. Now, like I said, it is so dependent on whether they keep Jack Grealish. So this is what I think. Yeah, if Jack Grealish stays, this could be the case. But if not, I think it will just be mid-table. Now, I don't think City will actually buy Kane and Grealish in one window. If they do, that will be absolutely outrageous. For the sake of this, that they are going to keep Jack Grealish and Man City will get Kane. So I think that they will actually come like 7th. I think 7th seems pretty reasonable. Next up, we got West Ham. I like West Ham. I think they're a great club. Jesse Lingard's sort of burst right towards like the last third of the season was so important to get them into UEFA. And if they don't have a player like that, putting up the sort of numbers that he did, I don't see them getting European football again. I'm going to go mid-table just because they haven't made any new signings and Antonio's going to get injured, right? And I just feel like they just don't have it to do it again. I hope they do because I'd love to see them in Europe and I hope they do well in Europe this time. Right, Brentford. Threatened by relegation but staying up. I'll be honest, guys, I don't claim to know lots of football. I don't watch fuckloads of football. I pretty much mainly watch Premier League, and then if I know there's a good championship game going on, I'll tune into it. But let's not have any funny business pretending I'm moving like some of these guys, Statman Dave, and don't get butthurt about this. Leeds, I see them doing bits. Seriously, I actually do see them doing bits. They're a fun team to watch, whether they concede 4 goals or score 4 goals. As a Leeds fan, I feel for you. The heart attacks must be relentless, but at the end of the season, European could be on the cards, and I'd like to see it. Here we go. Newcastle, I don't like doing this. I really don't like doing this, but right now, at this moment in time, Joe Willock was a bright spark. He's still back at Arsenal. Is he going to go back there? I hope so. I think Newcastle could get relegated here. Will Lenny's going to be blowing up my phone, and look, I want Newcastle to stay in the Premier League. Chelsea, they're trying to sign a striker right now. That's the only problem with doing these videos before the transfer window ends, is these things can happen, and they're chucking a lot of money around looking for a striker. I have a feeling that they're just not going to be able to get one this market or the one that they want, and I feel like that's why they might not be champions. But they did just win the Champions League with the squad that they have. They might be in a title race, but I don't think that they'll actually win it. Leicester City, they have like an allergy to top 4. Right at the end of the season, just things don't go their way. Unless we see some sick signing or a player comes out of nowhere and just really outperforms anyone's expectations, then I don't see them getting top 4 again this season, to be honest with you. But they've got exciting players, Iheanacho, Maddison. I just feel like there's like a curse. It's like their top 4 curse, man. All right, Burnley. I've got a bad vibe about Burnley, guys. My dad's a Burnley fan, you see. They're candidates to be relegated for me. Right, Wolves. I think it's gonna be mid-table for Wolves. I really do. I think mid-table for Wolves. That's the vibe that I'm getting right now. Manchester United. They've obviously signed Sancho and they signed Varane. They're gonna be so good. They have to be challenging for the title with this squad now. I think if they got a defensive midfielder in, you would see them seriously challenge for the title. But ultimately, I don't see them doing it. That might rustle a few feathers. I'm excited for this season because I feel like there's gonna be a lot more competition. Everton. I think it's gonna be a mid-table for Everton. With the loss of Carlos Ancelotti, I think it could be a mid-table one for them, you know. Up here, will DCL find the form again? I don't know. A little bit worried for Everton this season because I'll be honest, if you look at the beginning of last season, I thought Everton might have got top 4, I'll be honest. So look, anything can happen, and I can't wait to watch this back and just see how terribly wrong I got this. Arsenal, where am I gonna go with this? Where am I gonna go with Arsenal? Are they just gonna finish mid-table, or are they gonna get some sort of European football here? If Saka comes out and has that insane season, Pepe comes out, he has that season, but I don't think Pepe's gonna have that season. Saka, I really hope so. Love watching him play for England as well. He was fantastic. I just think they just don't have it right now. And look, Arsenal fans, you're gonna get onto me, and I understand it's either here or here, but I don't know. Maybe Arteta pulls a masterclass, but we'll see. We'll see. Southampton, I am gonna go. Ooh, where am I gonna go? Can I put them in here? I know it says 5th, 6th, and 7th, but I would say 8th maybe in here as well. No. What am I thinking? No. Mid-table finish for Southampton. Spurs, this could be a dice roll. New manager in. The biggest thing is, are they gonna keep Kane? They managed to sign a new contract contract with Son, which is amazing. Son is one of my favorite players to watch in the Prem. If Kane leaves, I genuinely think you could see a mid-table finish. You could see a mid-table. If he stays, I mean, he could be top 4. He could be here. I mean, this is what I mean. It's just a total dice roll. I don't know. So, like I said, I'm going to assume that City get Kane, right? That's what we're assuming here. Could be an outrageous shout, but if that's the case, then I think Spurs will be here, which is just insane, the fact that Arsenal and Spurs are just here. Maybe I put Arsenal here. Anyways, Watford, I think they're going to be threatened by relegation. Brighton, Hove Albion, they've just lost Ben White, but I'm pretty sure he didn't start for them. He was obviously a great centre back, but you could see them here, either mid-table. I'm gonna put them mid-table. Norwich, I think Norwich go back down. I don't know, like Liverpool first game, that's gonna be an interesting one. Crystal Palace, mid-table as well. Okay, so now we've got Man City and Liverpool. Now this is obviously massive. So far we've judged this all based of City getting Kane. They might not, there's nothing to say they will, but because of this whole thing, I've assumed that he will, because he's not turning up to training. Like, he's trying to force a move here. I think, and it's gonna pain me to say this, but I think it's gonna be Man City that win it again. I mean, I just don't see any other outcome if they get Kane. Like, it's ridiculous. If they manage to get Kane and Grealish, like, that side is so outrageously stacked. Okay, so obviously I have to put Liverpool here, right? But I genuinely do think that there will be, these 4 teams up here are going to be really strong. Obviously, Liverpool got Van Dijk coming back from injury, Gomez back from injury. Look, the whole team is sort of finally coming back together, but they do need to bring in someone to replace Wijnaldum as well. There's still work to be done in the transfer window, but I'm really excited to watch these 4 teams here. I'm really excited to watch Leeds again this year. Leicester, because seriously, Leicester could be here. I really do believe that. We'll see. They just have an allergy. They genuinely have an allergy to top 4. By the way, guys, this Spurs here is a Spurs that I'm assuming are without Kane. So do understand that, because if that's not the case, then I think you have like a big scrap here for all these spots. Fuck it, with Kane, he could even be up here, I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna go for, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe Wolves do get threatened by relegation. Who knows? Maybe Southampton do. So all these things are up for grabs, and I'm super excited to watch. Like I said at the beginning, guys, I don't really know jack shit about football, but I love watching it. Do take this with a pinch of salt. Don't be too salty in the comments. By the way, this isn't in order. I haven't done like these in order, so don't say like, oh my god, I can't believe you put Villa above Leeds or Leeds above Arsenal, whatever. I've just put them in this category. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys in a little bit.